Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. This is your daily tarot reading for the 7th of April 2024. My ancestors once again have called for the Dark Crystal Tarot, so this is the deck we'll be using. Let's see what it has to say today. Okay, my lovelies, we have a couple synchronicities. We have 10, 10, 10, and 2, 2, 2 on the table. We have 1 ace, 6 major arcanas. So let's break this down. There's actually quite a few cards here, actually. So the best part of our day, we have the Magician in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. The King of Swords in the reverse. And the Eight of Swords. Okay. This is the weird way to put it for cards, at least for me. But when things literally fall apart, ain't going your way, you know, experiments fail, etc. Best part of our day is we let go of the perceived failure, that perception. The frustration of things not working out. Why? Because that illogical notion of ours is literally what's keeping us stuck. So when we let go of that, we're literally let going of the obstacle we created. Because we put a limit on something. We said, okay, that's a problem. So we made it a problem. Okay, so here's the warning for the day. We see it already. Oh, it is so there. You know, because if you think something is a certain way, well, guess what? It will be. It is what it is. So if you name something, well, guess what? You're right. You just made it that way. You might inadvertently create something bad by instant manifestation. So beware of what you say, how you think, what you do. Simply because you can put limits and boundaries on things really quickly. You can box yourself into a corner without meaning to. You can make things a heck of a lot harder on yourself inadvertently. Okay. That was a lot. That was just hit and miss things in the best part of our day. So we're going to move on to the worst part of our day and see what else comes up. Okay, we have this Seven of Swords in the reverse. Strength in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. And the Hermit in the reverse. Oh, yeah. Out-of-box thinking is not your strong suit today. Looking at things in a different way is probably not going to help you. In the easiest, most straightforward fashion. So, you might be lacking concentration or focus. You might have some severe distractions. So you might actually be reacting on instinct or purely out of habit. You're not going to look twice at things. I don't know why I get this feeling like you've mislabeled something. And it came up in the best part of your day. And because that's kind of a knee-jerk reaction, just a first initial thought, and you stick with it. You don't look at it again. And that's not the right answer. That's going to be an issue because you're writing something off that you shouldn't. All right. And then bring me back to experiments. If you, just like any good scientist, see something failing, it doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing. That can actually be a good thing. And the fact that they asked for the dinosaur tapestry today is hilarious, because a lot of people could say the dinosaurs were a failed experiment. What do I mean by that? Context. Here we go. The great white shark hasn't had to, quote unquote, evolve. It's been labeled the perfect killing machine. Why? Because we don't see many versions of it, how it adapted for different lighting, different predatory skills, different size, different body shape, etc. Whereas the dinosaurs, well, they're extinct, and the closest thing we have today, still living, is the Komodo dragon, a very large lizard. You could say that the dinosaurs were a failed experiment, and the Komodo dragon is just kind of dinosaurs 7.0 in a way. Doesn't mean it's a failed experiment. We still learn things change. However, for the dinosaurs, sorry about your look, you probably feel like you failed on that one and nothing was going your way. So, in this case, don't be the dinosaur. And not everything that is failed or perceives to be failed is necessarily that way. You learn things. We learn things. Okay. Which I do believe is over here in our obstacle, or how to get over obstacle. We start out at the High Priestess. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The Four of Wands. The Two of Wands in the reverse. Followed by the Five of Wands. The Six of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Page of Cups in the reverse. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Cups in the reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah. We're not lacking for solutions or anything, circumstances, as we go through certain things. However, just because we get answers doesn't mean they're the wrong answers. In fact, the information you get and the potential from them is actually quite successful. It propels you forward. Even when the answers you get, the information you get, is slightly in conflict with maybe what you wanted. Why? It's because it still propels you forward. It still gives you momentum. It still gives you a jumping off point. You still learn something to work with, to move from. Even if it's not what you wanted. You still have more information than what you had before. You know what's wrong. Maybe a new idea. More extrapolation on something. And it's all because, really, technically, crap at the fan. Things went wrong. Your hypothesis, the connections you made, the guesses you had were incorrect. Things went sideways. Okay, this is where those perceived failures come in. failures aren't failures. Failures are learning points. Because in any situation, we have potentials. We have opportunities to seek answers, to get more information. This is what ultimately drives us, our ability to learn, our necessity to learn. And hopefully we stick with that energy throughout our entire lives while we're here. But we often get sucked into this idea that, okay, we get it right, we succeeded, we're good. We try our hand at something, we fail, we're bad, we suck. And that's not necessarily right. Because let's face it, if we try to ride a bike and we've never ridden one before, chances are the first time we attempted to ride a bike that had no training wheels whatsoever, we probably fell over. We probably, hit the dirt. We probably fell off in some format. Very few of us, without any prior experience, jump on a bicycle or are perfectly balanced and can just ride with no assistance. Most of us learn to ride bikes when we're children. However, that doesn't mean we're successful the first time around. But we learn things when we fall over. When we skin our knee. We learn how to balance. We learn how to stop ourselves. We learn how to fall without getting hurt. See? Failures are not failures. We learn there's more answers, more solutions, more potentials. Okay. Feels more like a stepping stone coming up here. But if you label something automatically as something wrong, a failure, not worth the effort, not gonna look at it again, well, guess what? That means all that potential that you have goes right out the window. For example, if we've never learned how to swim and we get in a pool for the first time to try and learn how to swim, we start out with doggy paddling and we can't manage that. We start to go under. Maybe we half swallow a nasty mouthful of pool water, and then we get out of the pool and say, nope, I can't swim. Well, you tried once, you failed, and you gave up. So all the potential of you learning how to swim, go deep sea diving, etc., went out the window as a potential. Because you wrote yourself off too soon. You labeled yourself as a failure. Okay. Wonder what's going on with you guys today. This is an interesting energy. You don't have to holler at me in the comment section if you don't want to, but if you feel up to it, go for it. I mean, no pressure. And I did add up all your cards here. Everything here adds up to 108, which actually reduces to 9. Spirituality and completion. Yeah. Be careful of giving up too quickly. Remember, you're going to have failures. You're going to have mistakes. You're going to have learning points. You're going to have a learning curve. You're going to have moments where things are right and yet wrong at the same time. So to get everything completed and get it right, it's going to take some adjustments. So don't be so hard on yourself. Don't give up too quickly. Okay. Interesting that. And because we have 9 for the numerology, we do have 999 showing up, just in case you see it as a synchronicity. And for those of you that like the astrology portion, the moon enters Aries. Energy can be high. Unfortunately, that can grow out of control. Try to channel the energy as best you can. Keep busy. The moon in Aries conjuncts Venus in Aries. Being with others may make you feel good. Try spending time with loved ones and partners. Yeah. We're tapping more into the first energy here. If you can't control something, you get frustrated. You may give up too soon. You may, like I said, write it off because you feel like it is beyond you. No, the potentials are there. It's just you're not seeing the right type of potential. You're seeing it as a pass-fail, and you might have mislabeled something as a failure, but it's not a failure. Okay. All right, my loves, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.